Hey Taurus, welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And I'd like to wish you a very happy new year. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at your love reading for the month of January. So we're going to do 2 love readings in one. We'll go ahead and start with our singles love reading. So for all of the Tauruses who are single, ready to mingle, and just looking for some more insight on your love life, we'll go ahead and do your reading first. And then we will take a quick little break and then go ahead and dive into couples. So if you are energetically connected with another person and you're looking for some more insight on the dynamic of you and your person's love life, then we'll go ahead and take a look at that next. So please go ahead and check the timestamps in the description below to see when each reading will start, okay? So we are using, for our single Tauruses, the Muse Tarot to pull your energy, all right? So let's go ahead and get into it, dear Taurus, all right? So this is going to be for you, Taurus. We're going to go ahead and start your reading at 110. All right, dear Taurus, singles, ready to mingle. Let's go ahead and take a look at your reading. We are going to look at your current energy. We're going to look at what works for you and what doesn't work for you, okay? So those are the 3-part spreads that we'll do, and we'll also, of course, be taking some clarifiers in this matter as well, all right? So, dear Taurus, let's see, what is your current energy in love for the month of January? Show me single Taurus's current energy in love. Okay, so 10 of materials, okay, or 10 of pentacles. So that could indicate that you're all about your money at this time, right? Let's see. Let's clarify that, though. Ace of emotions. So you could have, and let's do one more thing. Let's do one more for Taurus, single Taurus. Okay. And the High Priestess. Okay. So what I get for you during this, your current energy is really financially or resource focused at this time with this 10 of materials, okay? So you could be doing very well, maybe receive some bonuses in the month of January, okay? So you're feeling good on a financial aspect, okay? There could also be the Ace of Emotions. This could indicate that you are ready for a new love, but this could also talk about you starting a new love. So perhaps there is somebody that's very new in your life that you haven't made it quite official with, or someone that you want to have something new with this Ace of Emotions, okay? Or that Ace of Cups. And you've got the High Priestess. So there's this inner knowing, okay? There's this inner knowing about you wanting to be with this person. You don't really quite know. There might be some challenges in that current partnership, but there's something about the way that you feel about this connection, about this person, that you really want to start something new in love. But if you don't have anybody in mind, single Taurus, this could also indicate that you were in a position to really start something new. And it's not like necessarily you're eager, but this could be like so many aspects of your life are working out for you, and the one aspect is love, and like that is not quite working out for you. And so your finances and resource world could be good, like your relationships with your friends and family, like all of that stuff on the surface is excellent, right? But deep down inside, like you just have this like yearning. You're like, oh, like I just want to find something new and something that's gonna work for me. That's how like you single Tauruses are functioning at this time. So let's see, for you Taurus, what works for you? So what are the things about the way, like the things that you have, or like just the energy that you possess that make you attractive? So what works for Taurus, our single Taurus at this time? What works for them? Okay, you got the Tower. Okay, so let's clarify that. Okay, you got the Ace of Swords that's in the reverse position. Okay, and you've also got the Page of Swords as well. So I think what works for you is that you are very willing to, at whatever stage, to bring in a tower moment, okay? So towers are unexpected changes. It's like you're ready for an unexpected change, okay? And even if that change, like that Ace of Swords in reverse shows that it could be something that's very unexpected, but like you're ready for it, okay? You've probably been doing your research, right? You're very clever and witty at this particular time, or just in general. So there could be some, and the Page of Swords also has to do with the internet, right? So there could be something that is revealed on the internet, for example, that causes like this tower moment with you, but it works out in your benefit because it's something that works, okay? We're talking about this Ace of Voices that's in the reverse position, which is talking about it's like this new idea that seemingly is not really a good idea, but for some reason it's in this what works position. So it could be unexpected news kind of popping up, right? That kind of works in your benefit in some way. That's what I see for you that works, okay, for this particular month. So look out for like anything, any tower moments, any sudden unexpected news in regards to love that doesn't seem like a good idea, but it's going to work for you, okay? What doesn't work for you at this time? What doesn't work for Taurus at this time? What doesn't work for Taurus? Okay, so 9 of Cups in the reverse position. You could be having, okay, the Judgment. And one more. All right, and the Sun. So I do see you being optimistic, okay? Sometimes you could be like a little too optimistic about things, because this 9 of Cups can indicate one of two things. It could be you having like some emotional codependency issues, okay, where you are too reliant on people on an emotional level. So, and I think that's something you need to really kind of look at, of your dependency on on having other people make you feel good, all right? So this is like that urge is like the universe is really trying to urge you to really kind of go within and have some more self-acceptance and not really looking for that from outside factors. And I definitely think that's something you're called to do, because the awakening or the Judgment is really asking you to put like a microscope or put a lens under your behavior or some of these emotional dependency issues that you have, and really kind of focus in on having that self-realization, okay? So I feel like that's something that you're being urged to look at, okay? Because there's something that you really need to see about yourself. What the Sun talks about, it's joy and it's optimism, but the Sun also talks about, like, what the Sun does is it shines a light on certain situations. And I think there could be, I think there could be a certain situation that has to do with your emotional vulnerability or fragility in some way that you are really being asked to really take a close look at, because this could look like accepting proposals and relationships from people that don't quite complete you, or there's something that's just not quite complete about that situation, okay? So I see that in this scenario where you could be like too optimistic perhaps about certain situations or certain potential offers in your love life that might not be good for you, right? So it's time to kind of take a step back and look at those things, all right? So dear single Tauruses, those are your messages from the tarot. All right, dear couple Tauruses, let's go ahead and get into your couples reading. So if you are a Taurus and it's in your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, and you are energetically attached to another person and you're looking for some more insight on the relationship between the dynamic in your relationship, then let's hope that this reading can resonate with you in some capacity. We are going to use the Muse Tarot for your energy, and we're going to use another deck. We're going to use the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck, but it's in this beautiful pink and white frame color for your person. And then at the end, we're going to pull a few cards from the Romance Angels Oracle just to close out your reading with some additional advice. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. So let's go ahead and check out you, okay? So in this relationship at this time in the month of January, what is your energy in this relationship, Taurus, for January? What is Taurus's energy in January? Show me Taurus's energy in January. Okay, very mature love. You got this King of Cups. So I see you very willing and open. Your heart chakra is busting wide open, okay? You're very all-knowing, all-trusting in this partnership, okay? You're definitely in love. I do see that. And Two of Emotions is Two of Cups. Two of Cups is like you feeling like you've really found your divine pair in this connection that you're in right now, okay? That you really want to make this. This is very watery energy. This is very heart-centered. I see you like really wanting, and the Seven of Cups. This is all water here. So with the Seven of Cups, in this partnership, your feelings are very mature. You're very emotionally full in this relationship. You feel like there's longevity with this person. But you're also in the Seven of Cups situation where you could be feeling a little bit dreamy, a little bit, there could be like a fair amount of illusion also to you. So you have to be careful that you're not like fantasizing this relationship to some degree, that you're being able to see all of the aspects of the partnership as well. But I do see you very deep in love in this relationship and you really wanting to have this person as your divine pair, okay? But the Seven of Cups could also indicate that this person that you feel is like a great option, because Seven of Cups talks about options as well. So you could be thinking that either you're a fantastic option or like your person is a fantastic option in the event that you've had options before or other people around you in the past, right? You're feeling like you've really kind of lucked out with this one, okay? But be careful of being in an illusionary state with this, because when we do have our heart chakra open, that we have to like also use some discernment along with it, okay? Okay, let's go ahead and look at your person. Let's check out Taurus's person. Let's see their energy for January. Okay, so Two of Swords, the Five of Swords. So they're coming out very mental. Maybe mental is like they're thinking a lot in this connection. Okay. And the Knight of Materials and the Knight of Pentacles. So, for your person in this month, I see them having to make they're having to make some type of decision, right? Two of Swords indicates a decision that has to be made, but it's a decision where you don't know whether to go left or right. So your person could be trying to make this decision and they could be very conflicted about this decision. And the conflict has to do with what to invest in, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles is all about that long-term investment. It's about putting in the extra effort, the extra work to be diligent about the connection. So I see them perhaps having conflict, but the conflict doesn't have to be with you. It could be with other people that's in their vicinity, but it could also be about their own like mental turmoil, right? Is in regards to this relationship. So there's an important decision that they have to make in this relationship of whether they should invest or continue to invest in this. But I'm not sure why there's a conflict, but there's some type of conflict where there is an issue with the decision that has to be made, okay? And the issue has to do with investing in this, like putting all that energy and making it work in the long run, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at the relationship dynamic. Okay. I kind of messed up because I used the wrong deck. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let's check out the relationship dynamic. Okay, so we'll pull 6 cards, 3 from your deck and 3 from your partners. What's the relationship dynamic with Taurus and their person? The Lovers. Definitely a pair here. Okay, this is a harmonious pair. This is a couple that belongs together. They complement each other. You guys are making plans together as well. Two of Wands is all about long-term plans, but it's just coming to the drawing board. Like nothing has happened yet, but you've got to come together to make this plan. And a Tower. So there's something that really needs to change here, or maybe there has been a Tower moment. Tower moments are unexpected events that happen as a result of the relationship, but that Tower is coming out on the dynamic on your side. Let's see more about this partnership. Definitely this could be a marriage because we got the Hierophant here, okay? This is commitment. This is taking the tradition seriously. This is, but then also there's this Four of Cups where it's also this kind of this feeling of apathy where it's like, God, like, is this really gonna be it? Like, do I want more than this, right? So there's this feeling where the relationship works, but there could be this feeling between both or one party that like somebody wants more. Someone is not 100% satisfied with how the relationship is working at this point in time, okay? Once again, we got the Two of Wands. So there, 2 times you've got the Two of Wands. So there is for sure an element of planning for the future, planning for something new, right? Because the Fool is all about new endeavors. This is about stepping into a new phase, right? Or there's something new in the relationship that's still. So what I'm seeing is that this could be either a very new relationship, or this could be a relationship that is undergoing like a new phase, right? So if you guys have been dating for a while, maybe you're engaged now. If you're engaged, maybe you're married now, okay? But there's something to do where like you guys don't have your lives quite together, like somebody. So there's something to do where it's like not like you don't have your lives together, like everything's a mess, but it's like your lives are not really conjoined. Because I feel like, excuse me, there is a plan for that, because the way that it is right now is not really complementing the relationship. So there's this idea that there's something needs to happen. A tower needs to happen, where you guys can really be more of a cohesive unit. Okay, so there's something new that is really required in this partnership, that it can't stay the way that it is right now. Something has to change in the dynamic, all right? So let's go ahead and just take a look at the advice. So remember, the advice is for you, Taurus, all right? It's not for your person, but this is for you. Let's go ahead and see what the advice is for you, dear Taurus. What is the advice in this partnership for Taurus? One more. Okay. So, Queen of Cups is your advice. 8 of Materials, or 8 of Pentacles, and the Page of Emotions. So your advice is to continue to sit in, even if you're a man, to sit in your feminine energy, right? To sit in the energy where you're able to nurture this connection. Because the Queen of Cups really just wants to nurture things. It's like that motherly energy, right? Where it gives unconditional love, that it's patient, right? And it's, but you've got to work hard at doing this, because the 8 of Pentacles is about your actual job per se, but it also has to do with being ambitious in a connection, or it has to do with continuing to work on something, right? There's like your job is not done. You've got to work on some more things in this connection. And you've got to be able to communicate with lots of love and lots of patience and understanding, because this talks about communication, but communication from an open heart space where you're able to express yourself and express your emotions, but in a very dignified and nurturing way, okay? So those are your messages from the tarot. Let's go ahead and just pull a few cards from the Romance Angels Oracle to close out this reading. What is some advice for Taurus in this connection? Show me advice for Taurus in this connection. Show me advice for Taurus in this connection. Show me advice for Taurus. Okay, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, okay? So being very honest about, and I do see that, because there are very important decisions that have to be made. Like certain things have to be kind of torn down in this relationship to get it to work. So I do see having conversations that are just honest, okay? Let's see what else. Okay. Past life relationship. You have known each other before, okay? So you could have a very close relationship with this person that you just feel like that maybe it was a very quick connection where you guys really just like really felt each other's energy very intensely in the beginning of this connection, that you could kind of feel like they've been a past life lover, okay? And then we've got deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, okay? And so if that's anybody, I would say look into your person's energy, because it does seem that there's a little bit of conflict on their side, right? There are some decisions that they have to make. Well, I do see you as being more of the emotionally stable partner. I do see your person. I see that the love is there, but there's definitely, I see that there is like they have the ability to commit, and they want to do this very, very much with you, Taurus. They really want to. But there is something that's very tricky in their energy. Maybe there are some things that they have to decide, or important conversations that they have to have, right? Before they can plan something, a new start with you in some way, okay? So please do subscribe for more content. I would appreciate that. Like, comment, all of that jazz. I do offer personal readings if you'd like to get to dive a little bit more in depth with your love reading. I'd be happy to do that for you. You can find out more information of how to book me in the Calendly section of my channel, or in the About Calendly. You can see the link to my Calendly in the description of this video, or in the About section of the channel. Thank you so much, Taurus. Happy New Year, and I hope you have a beautiful, prosperous month of January. Bye.